Hello, good day, my DUIs. DUI is not what you think it is. It's distinctive, unique individual. That's what we are. That's what you are. We are our unique beings, spirits, having this human encounter, or human have no, it's spirits having a human encounter. So, and we all are different. So, I am revising, revamping, refining, reforming, whatever you want to call it, changing as I get older. Right now, this day, yesterday, today, tomorrow, I'm changing the way I think, my actions. Oh man, okay. I've been waiting on that call, but I'm gonna call you back. Anyway, yeah, so I changed the name of my channel. I'm gonna be doing different videos. I'm doing more positive, uplifting because I need that in my life as of right now and going forward. I can't go the rest of my life the same way. I'm gonna just put it that way. And hopefully, you all accept my change and follow me in the process. Life is life. But anyway, I'm here to talk about, give my thoughts on Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know if it's the 14, 15, 16 season. I don't know. I'm not keeping up with those numbers. Anyway, I do watch it whenever. I don't watch it like I used to. Oh, I got a Sunday. Nah, I watch it whenever I can. In between whatever I'm doing. Um, Kenya was not invited to the reunion. Brit did not attend the union. Did I say union or reunion? I think it's reunion. I don't know what I just said. Um, Maybe if I put on my glasses, I could think clearly. If I can't see, I'm not thinking right. Okay, that's better. Shit. Ain't that crazy? See what I'm saying? And I'm getting older. Okay, so Housewives. Yeah, that was messed up what Kenya did. It was. But now, allegedly, they're saying that wasn't even Brit eating on the photo. But I don't know. I don't know any more than that. That's what I heard. Um, Portia was one of my favorites. I mean, she still is a fave, but she didn't have a storyline because she wanted it to involve her divorce with Simon, and she couldn't do that. So her scapegoat was Drew. Drew. That was so stupid. It was a stupid ass storyline. She know goddamn well Drew wasn't messing with Dennis, but she had to put. I mean, make something up for a storyline. At this point, these reality stars, I don't be believing shit they say now. They're so fake and phony and liars. It's just hard to believe anything they say. Portia was doing some really immature shit towards Drew and saying some just insulting things to her that Drew should not have accepted. Drew is a better woman than somebody else could be. I'm not gonna say that I could be because I'm not. That's a part of my change. I'm not speaking negative of myself. Period. Um, I'm trying to better myself. So Drew wasn't. She's I don't. She couldn't even stand up for herself with Ralph, and still can't. Ralph is whooping her ass in the courtroom, in the house, locked out the house, just everywhere, all around Atlanta and Florida and Tampa. Jesus Christ. Poor Drew. I hope she get it together. Ralph is such a narcissist. I actually did a couple of videos on Ralph. I didn't post them. In fact, I deleted them. He's a nice looking man with a effed up concept, mind frame, and any woman that gets with him or wants to marry him, they're going to get a divorce. They're going to end up in divorce too. Back to Portia and her storyline. There was none. It was Drew. Drew took a beating. Shamia was doing Shamia at the beginning when we learned about her lifestyle and how humble she is. I admire that. However, you start to annoy me and you made your storyline a, a part of Portia's, and Portia don't give. I've been clocked that and noticed that in the previous seasons because Shamia was hanging more with Candy than what she was Portia. I knew something was a disconnect then. Um, I like you, Portia, but I kind of think she is jealous of Shamia. And I think she was kind of jealous of Lauren when Lauren got pregnant. Then when she got pregnant, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what type of person Portia is, but that's how it's coming off Portia. Anyway, let me move on from you. Kelly, we learned about her marriage and what she's going through with this divorce with this crazy ass. I haven't seen any real pictures of him, but the pictures that I did see, he fat and ugly, and he evil. I feel sorry for what she's going through, and mainly for her side. How could somebody so small with those girls? How could he put her through any of that? He is just a plain evil. Him and Ralph they alike. They're both evil. Um, she had beautiful girls, beautiful kids, and I love the way that she is parenting them. I love it. Kudos to her. I love her on the show. Um, Angela, I like Angela. Charles, the way Charles is coming across on camera, I think he's like that in real life. He ain't faking. That's who he is. Now, whether they're going to continue to stay married, it depends on Angela if she's willing to put up with his funk stank ass nonchalant attitude. But Phaedra say he a good time. I think he do. He has dry, funny humor. I get that, and I get it from him, cause that's how my humor is. But I don't know. Good luck to them. Moving on. Who else? Brit. Brit Edie allegedly is suing Bravo for, I want to say, 20 million she requested. As we can tell throughout the season, Brit, you ain't got no money. And I think you were messing it effing with Kenya because you wanted that to be your storyline because you knew Kenya was that girl and you wanted to be that girl and you were saying and doing stuff to antagonize her and pick a fight with her. That was your target from the very beginning. And you wanted her to acknowledge you. And Kenya, she acknowledged the, I mean, you as welcoming. And that's it. She don't know you. She don't owe you nothing. She needs to get to know you before she extends all of her to you herself. Um, but I don't know, Brit. She never said that couldn't be her on the picture, and I would have went and confronted Kenya and seen if those were actual pictures of me. I don't think she did any of that. I think she knew stuff was out there. I think she put it out there for money. But she thought that it would never get out. I don't understand why these women men they come on these shows if they know they got stuff in their background. Why do they not think that people is going to want to know about them and go dig up stuff? Why? They will. They will. They got the time. The ones that got the time that do it, they got all the time. Why they take the time to do it, I don't know. But they do. Why do y'all come on these shows and then y'all either they get a divorce because it broke their marriage apart or show how their marriage is really broken, or they go to jail for stuff. They get outed for doing nasty freak stuff. I thinking they hit. How you thought you hid that? So you knew it was out there. You even said it. So I don't know. Allegedly, that's not her on the photo. I don't know. But anyway, she want to sue Bravo for 20 million, and Bravo would be. She don't. You don't. Y'all don't owe her nothing but her check. Thank you for your services. Per Shani O'Neal. Thank you. Here's your check. Thank you for your services. Bring Kenya back. Shit, bring Nene back. Yeah, Nene said a lot of things, but she said them out loud. What other people would be thinking in their head. And if not need, bring Kenya back. Bring Kenya back. Like I said, I think in the previous video, before Kenya did all of that, I know she went and checked to see if this was lawful because she didn't want to incriminate herself with putting that out. She did a thorough investigation and checked to see if that would harm her livelihood before she put it out. She's not stupid. She's very smart and strategic. And with Brit, as I was saying, I'm going to come back to that. As I was saying with Brit, all throughout the season, That man, allegedly, I don't know, it was put out there that he go both ways. Honestly, before I even heard that, my first time seeing him on the show, at the first episode, maybe it was the second episode, he looked like that. He act like that to me. Bro, you just do to me. I mean, I that's my opinion. Maybe you're not. I don't know. But that's the way you look to me. That's the way it came across. And when I seen on, some websites and you from other YouTubers that came out that you kind of are from Brit Edie's friend, bro, you look it. You acted. You do. And you don't show any loving, lovey-dovey, hugging, kissing over it. You don't do that with her. It's like she a beard, she a front. Why, I don't know. Who knows? Are they really? Well, they might be. I don't know. They just don't seem. She seemed like she would be with a different type of man, and he looks like he want to be with a different type of man. A man. To me, Britt talked about all the money that she had. She talked about her business, the insurance business. She talked about her relationship with her sisters. Um, Brit does not have any. She's selfish. That's the way she come off to me, as a selfish, narcissistic woman. I would see why her sisters don't talk to her. They like different. Do y'all have the same daddy? Probably not, because you don't. From just looking on TV, y'all don't look like y'all have the same things in common or think the same. You just all about you. So, yeah, with that, she just says she don't have any friends. She the type she don't look like she would be a girl's girl. She don't know how to be a friend. She don't really know how to be a wife. I don't know what Brit Edie is. I'm confused about her. She don't know how to be a friend. Her marriage is awkward. She fake on the show. She talk fake. She walk fake. She dress fake. She look fake. I don't know what she is. I don't know. She fake. When they went to that car dealership looking for a car, they didn't get no car. That was just for a part of the storyline. They didn't go there to get no car. How you know? Because if y'all ain't peeped that, the salesman, not her husband, but the salesman said she couldn't afford it. She ain't have enough for that. She couldn't afford it. If y'all ain't peeped that, the car salesman said that, not the husband. So what they were there for? If the car salesman know how your pockets are, what's in your bank account, and go tell you on TV you ain't got no money to pay for that, you ain't got no money. She buy a little box for charity with like some Kleenex, like 4 or 5 Kleenex tissue pack boxes, the little square ones that look like to me. That's what it was, and a couple of other things. She's a liar. She's just fake. Bravo, this is what I was going to say. Don't owe her nothing but her check. Thank you for your services. Why? If she want to sue anybody, she need to sue the producers or the editors, because they went through, these women film uh hours. I don't know how many. I'm gonna just say 9 hours a day, and only to get little bits and clips of what happened. The editors put that in there, and they did that. They had a choice. They didn't have to, but they did. That's who you should, Bravo and Andy should be mad at, not Kenya. The editors. They the one that did it. Maybe they should have called you and asked you if that was okay. How? That ain't even fair. Kenya did it, but they didn't have to include that in the show. They could have told somebody to, or contact Andy to make sure this is not going to, you know, affect anyone, harm anyone in any type of way. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know. But they put it in. They thought it was okay to put it in. Kenya was okay with put it, broadcasting it, because she got cleared on that. Probably through lawyers, because of the law in Georgia, whatever that is. So therefore, the editors thought it was okay to put it in, and if they had any questions about it, if that was going to do something to the network or whatever, cause a lawsuit, they should have ran that by Andy. Like, yeah, that's not even Kenya's fault. It's not. I think they should bring Kenya back. That's not her fault. That's what the editors should be held accountable for. It's all messed up. Honestly, it's just the editor's fault to me. Maybe they should be fired. Again, they didn't have to put that in. They did. They're the one that jeopardized people's livelihood, honestly. Isn't that how it worked in the real world? Even though you didn't walk in the bank with the weapon to rob it and went back and got in a getaway car, the driver was just sitting there waiting. They didn't have no weapon. They didn't go in the bank, but they were the driver, and they knew what they were going there for and what the person came out with, and they participated, and they got caught just because the driver didn't perform the act. Guess what? Same charge. Same charge. Again, nobody owe Brit anything. 20 million for what? Ain't nothing wrong with you. The job that you had, I don't think you even had it. I ain't see you do no work. Did this girl do any work? She ain't did no work before the incident happened or after. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. They don't owe her nothing. Shit happens. And if it was out there, it was out there. You shouldn't have been a trick at B doing that. For what? Why? Oh, I was young with my boyfriend at the time. I mean, okay, let me. All right. I've had people to, you know, ask me to send stuff. What? To send stuff. I sent up a picture, all right. It wasn't me. I always had the sense enough to know I don't want to embarrass myself. I don't want to embarrass my family. All these thoughts would be going on in my head with this person asking me to do this, do all those thoughts. And no, I'm not doing that. I'm not that type of person. I'm not doing that. Period. Well, if Jane do it, go let Jane do it. I'm not doing that. I never did that. I never did that. Even my fiance said I never did that. I ain't doing that. And if a man, when a man send, and I had them when they send, they pictures, that is a total turn off for me. Some people like it. I don't. That's a total turn off for me. I'm like thinking, if you sent that to me, who else you done sent that to? And with them saying it's worse when a woman do it than a man, I don't think that way. It goes both ways. I don't want no street ninja. You for the streets? You done been with all the streets? Nah, that ain't cool. I'm not attracted to that. And I don't care how good you look. No. Mm-mm. At all. That is a total turn off. All the other people you have sent this to. Mm-mm. So, Brit, you put yourself out there. You can't tell a person how mad to get. Kenya shouldn't have done it at that event. That was supposed to be a special day for her. She should have planned that, orchestrated something else. Not at her event. Maybe she could have went to a museum. Hey girls, I'm gonna take you on a trip to a museum. Ask the museum owner. But oh no, never mind. They go ruin other people's business. Well, maybe she should have made a fake museum, or went somewhere, rented a Airbnb, and had those pictures plastered. I'm just thinking of stuff. You could have done it better, but maybe it wouldn't have went so bad. I don't know. Maybe. But then, did Kenya even invite her to? I don't think she even invited her. I don't believe. Did she? No, she didn't. She didn't even invite her. I can't remember. I don't think she invited her. So I don't know. But Kenya, you should have did it a different way. I think it would have. I can't say it would have. You still would have had your job. I don't know. Which I think you should. Because, like I said, I know you cross all your T's and dot all your I's before, you did it. You got cleared on doing it. I believe that. So, it's not on Bravo. Bravo don't need to be sued for nothing, just for that. You could do what you want by the law. And it wasn't Bravo, honestly. So, yeah, it was the editors. They put it in. But at the end of the day, Kenya did bring it. But Kenya got cleared on, yes, it's not a crime if she do it. So, Bravo, you don't owe Brit nothing. Nothing. You don't have nothing. Or you said, well, take this check and go get glass somewhere else. Okay. Girl, bye. I thought it was the end of the season. I don't know how many more episodes they have. But, so I guess Edie is not returning. And she didn't go to the reunion because all they was going to be on her. I thought she was supposed to say something about Shamia Child. That's what the word was when the show started. So I don't hear about it now, and I haven't heard her say anything on any of the episodes. But maybe on the next, I don't know how many they have left. Or maybe they just took that out. I don't know. They could take. I mean, anyway. I think it ain't even Kenya. It's not Kenya. The issue, with the pictures and stuff, that why she doesn't want to come to the reunion. I think, my opinion, you don't want to come to the reunion because, again, I don't know what's going to go on these last few episodes. But some of them, for sure, Kelly does not like you anymore. Something's going to go on with that. And some of the other girls, something you said or did that rubbed them the wrong way. And then all these accusations and stuff coming out in the media about you and your husband, and your husband that won't be put out there in that light like that. Then you're gonna have all the receipts at the reunion, and y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all don't want to get into that. And I think if he was to come, he would probably be the only. No, Shamia husband. Shamia husband and him. Oh, and Charles. If Charles come, he better. But yeah. Oh boy, I don't want to go. So they gonna be embarrassed. They gonna be too embarrassed. Some more shit gonna come out. So yeah, yeah. And she don't want them. But anyway, that's my stance on, my critique on, my opinion, my review, how I feel, and some allegedly in there about the season. We just need to know what's going to go on these next few episodes. Like I said, I don't know how many there are. What's going to cause her and Kelly not to still be friends? Because remember, they said they were like best friends. What's going to go on with them? So I'm looking to see what happened, and if it's concrete or reasonable, because sometimes it be like stupid, childish shit, like with Portia and Drew. That's stupid. Portia made all this shit up. That's dumb. She can't fit. Lord have mercy. That's stupid. Anyway, I do thank you all for watching, and I wish everyone to be happy and wealthy in health, be wealthy in life, be wealthy in moolah, and be wealthy in love. Thank you for watching.